Life is like a hurricane here in Duckburg. Race cars, lasers, aeroplanes. It's a duck blur. Might solve a mystery or rewrite history. DuckTales. Woo-oo. If you haven't deduced by now, I'll be doing a retro review of DuckTales for the NES, the game based on the Disney show about an anthropomorphic duck with a proclivity to gain that grip, that drip, all the monies, the rich getting richer. A tale as old as time. I love it. And I loved this game back when I was a juvenile delinquent, and I love it still as an adult delinquent. But my past delinquency isn't what matters here. All you need to know, friends, is that this game is splendid, simply splendid. And in terms of Nintendo games, many of which are insanely difficult, this is one of the more approachable titles. Don't get me wrong, it's still challenging, but not Battletoads challenging. In other words, the shenanigan factor has been toned down significantly. A while back, this game and others like Chippendale Rescue Rangers and Tailspin and Darkwing Duck were released in the Disney Afternoon Collection. And that is the version we'll be looking at today. So let's start with the story. As you probably all know, NES games are known for their deep and complex narratives that force the player to question everything he or she knows about life, love, and the universe. And of course, I'm being completely dishonest here. DuckTales' story is as simple as it gets. Cave painting simple. Flunking college chemistry simple. It all boils down to Scrooge McDuck wanting to solidify his title as the richest fowl in the world. He is so obsessed with them bands, in fact, that he is willing to travel the world and steal everything he can get his grubby little wings on, even if it means sacrificing his friends and family in the process. But I suppose if you're going to make an omelette, you have to break a few duck eggs. Just a little bit of avian humor there. But it won't be easy for our friend Scrooge. He'll have to dispatch some of his most hated enemies like Magic Dispel, Dracula Duck, and Hater Extraordinaire, Flintheart, Glomgold. You also fight a rat. Truly the bane of every duck's existence. Next up are graphics. When this game was released, the visuals were praised, and they still hold up today in my humble opinion. Though admittedly I'm pretty easy to please. As long as I can tell what I'm looking at, I'm absolutely peachy. The environments are lush and colorful, and the character sprites accurately resemble their cartoon counterparts. Though Scrooge substitutes his regular blue jacket for a nice little red number. I believe it's from the DuckTales comics, if I'm not mistaken. I like it. High fashion, some might say. When it comes to sound, this game ticks all the proverbial boxes. It has all the bleeps, bloops, and blobs NES games are known for. And they're all nice on the ears. But the music is where the real magic happens. Every theme fits its respective stage perfectly, and it's just mwah, chef's kiss level of greatness. Especially the moon theme. One listen and you'll want to download it immediately. Or freestyle to it. Or both. Either way, brilliant stuff. Simply brilliant. Lastly, let's talk about gameplay. The controls are tighter than a mosquito's tuchus. Some might call them a bit stiff. And they're a bit right. But they help with all the precision platforming this game throws at you on a consistent basis. You also have access to Scrooge's walking stick. But you can't go around bashing enemies in the head willy-nilly, no sir. That would be barbaric. Instead, you can use it as a pogo stick to bounce off their heads, or launch projectiles in their direction, no doubt causing grievous bodily harm. I approve. In conclusion, DuckTales is a piece of digital magic, and you absolutely must play it. Best of all, it's cheap. provided you buy it in the Disney Afternoon Collection. Original NES cards cost an arm, leg, and everything in between. So go ahead and help a duck out. Help our friend Scrooge get even richer than he already is. You won't regret it. Anyway, that is all I have for you, friends. Ta-ta, and be well.